What up, squad? MizzyWorld Entertainment is back to present another episode of MadMizzy Sports, and we got a crazy rundown this Monday. Free agency has kicked off this Monday, and it's been a lot of moves taking place. And I'm here to break it down, give my instant reaction, and just throw some little tidbits out there for us to think about and debate on. You dig what I'm saying? Let's dive right into it, though. We got a lot of quarterbacks moving around. First off, I hope y'all had a safe, fun, adventurous weekend, man. But yeah, it's been a lot of moves going on, a lot of moves that we kind of expected and seeing or we're seeing happening, laying out. So it's just exciting right now to really see everything coming to fruition. For me, we're gonna start it off with the huge Kirk Cousins news because we got a few different players in that situation, like what's going to happen with Minnesota with Kirk Cousins leaving Minnesota, officially signing to the Atlanta Falcons for 4 years, $180 million, $90 million guaranteed. My instant reaction to that was just a little bit of shock. Honestly, that was a lot of money for me. From the Atlanta Falcons, 4 years, $180 million, and I know they felt like last year if they would have just had a Kirk Cousins. I don't know why it feels like my Niners 2 years ago or even now they like, yo, if y'all get Kirk Cousins, every little team that's like, ew, your little upgrade, Kirk Cousins. Like, listen, I'm not that high on Kirk Cousins. I'm still not that high on him. Of course, he's an upgrade from what they had. But 4 years, 180 million, 90 mil guaranteed. I just feel like that's invest one of those high draft picks that y'all keep investing into the skill positions, into the quarterback, the most important skill position, the most important position in football. Atlanta Falcons. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all go out there, y'all get Drake London, y'all got Michael Pitts. You feel what I'm saying? Bijan Robinson. Get a damn quarterback in the draft. Sheesh. You feel me? So for me, it was a shock. I didn't like it. But I mean, yeah, they should be a playoff team next year with Kirk Cousins when you look at them, how close they were this past season. But listen, we don't know how it's going to happen. Then Kirk Cousins, 36 years old, coming back from an Achilles. I was a little shocked on that one, but it is an upgrade for the Atlanta Falcons. Let's move over to the other one. Well, not the other one. We had multiple moves, but let's move over to Pittsburgh, where we had Russell Wilson signing to the Pittsburgh Steelers for 1 year league minimum. I'm believing he's getting $1 million. That's because the Denver Broncos are paying the other $38 million of his salary. So I'm just looking at that, and I love this move. I mean, that's a stacked division. We were already speaking on this, I believe, last Monday's episode. But yeah, I absolutely love this move simply because Russ is better than Kenny Pickett. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's almost the same situation with Kirk Cousins going to the Atlanta Falcons, but I feel like Kenny Pickett was a lot worse, and I feel like there's a lot more to tap into when you think about the Pittsburgh Steelers. You think about Deontay Johnson, you think about George Pickens, Freiermuth, the defense. Listen, I like that. I mean, it's a tough division, it's a tough conference, but like I said, he was in NFC West, and then you just came from the AFC West, so you know how tough it is in the AFC. That shouldn't be no shock to you. I like that move for the Steelers. Nice upgrade, and they didn't invest too much. Win-win situation for both parties. Then we got the huge deal that went down. Baker Mayfield will come back to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to be their quarterback. $100 million guy. 3-year deal. Congratulations, Baker Mayfield. This was foreseen. I didn't see him going out there and signing with another team unless the Tampa Bay Buccaneers were just willing to let him walk, which to me would have been stupid because he led them to the playoffs last year. You clearly see that the locker room likes him. And I mean, listen, give him one more run. You feel what I'm saying? And then y'all see where y'all go from there. But I feel like that's a good move organizationally. But yeah, for me overall, and then you think about right now, and they're talking about the Minnesota Vikings are leaning towards getting Sam Darnold. I have no idea why. Minnesota Vikings should have traded for Trey Lance last year when he was on the market, but it had they backup. Yeah, I don't know what Minnesota's got going on over there, but for me, the overall, I think the move that's going to end up playing out the best is probably Baker Mayfield because he's already there. He's already has his feet solidified. He already has his hands into the organization. Both parties know what to expect, and they just building on what they already established last year. You think about Kirk Cousins got to come in, he's got to establish himself, introduce himself, get to know people, get to know the offense. Listen, man, and I don't think Kirk Cousins is elite. I think that Baker Mayfield is just simply more talented than Kirk Cousins. I think Russ will do good, but I don't think he'll be. Listen, there's going to be a dogfight in that AFC North, and they'll be lucky if they sneak in the playoffs again. I'm gonna just say that, but it is an upgrade. But I do think Baker Mayfield will probably end up having the best deal out of all the quarterbacks signed so far. Let's flip over to the running backs though, because we got a lot of running backs that made some moves. Running backs getting their name back into the valuable pot, I guess is the word I want to use. You feel what I'm saying? Just raising their value, coming back and showing their worth. You get what I'm saying? You got Saquon Barkley, the former running back for the New York Giants. Like I said, they didn't franchise tag him. They weren't going to give him an extension. He walked and went to the rival Philadelphia Eagles. 3 years, $37.75 million. I think 28 of that was guaranteed, something like that. Yeah, so 26, I believe. I think it was $26 million that was guaranteed. Huge, but like I said, I didn't think that the Philadelphia Eagles needed. I mean, listen, DeAndre Swift left. He went to the Chicago Bears, but I didn't think that they had to go out there and go above and beyond and go for Saquon Barkley. I think they could have just gave DeAndre Swift the $8 million a year he wanted. I think he got 8 years. I mean, 3 years, $24 million. So I think they could have just gave that to or even gave a little bit a home friendly deal to DeAndre and like literally from the city of Philadelphia. So I mean, but Saquon, I would say he has an upgrade as far as him being out catching the ball out the backfield, doing all that stuff, being more reliable, but he has to stay healthy. You got Josh Jacobs signing with the Green Bay Packers. Had a down year last year, 4 years, $48 million. Had a down year last year, but 2 years ago, the leading rusher in the NFL, 1,600 yards rushing, 10 plus touchdowns, just a monster. You got him going out there. I mean, they don't have Aaron Jones anymore. But listen, you got that young core receivers. You got Jordan Love, that defense. I like that move for them. Now, he's not a veteran that truly knows how to win because he's coming from the Las Vegas Raiders. But listen, he's a very talented running back that, in my opinion, he has a lot left in the tank. So we'll see how Josh Jacobs pans out with the Green Bay Packers. A surprisingly sneaky move by the Los Angeles Chargers by snatching up Gus Edwards from the Baltimore Ravens. 2 years, $6.5 million. Very, very sneaky because, I mean, look how much he got paid. You thinking about the LA Chargers, they Justin Herbert and they got Keenan Allen out there. They let Austin Eckler go. But I like this because of who the head coach is and the foundation that he's trying to set, the culture that he's trying to lay out of physicality. Gus Edwards is a big bruising back that lay that shoulder on you when it's time to make a move. You feel what I'm saying? He not shifting, he not hurtling. And take this shoulder in my helmet. You feel what I'm saying? So I like that pickup just for the physicality aspect and coming in and laying and letting the Chargers know, listen, this is going to be a totally different culture. You get what I'm saying? And he's coming from that winning Baltimore Ravens culture of knowing what goes into winning. So he's going to come in and kind of be that enforcer. Like, listen, get in the weight room or get in the training room, whatever the case may be. Get in the film room, whatever they got to do. He gonna be on it. You get what I'm saying? So I like that move for the Los Angeles Chargers and my boy Jim Harbaugh. Definitely rooting for you, my guy. But yeah, man. Then you got Austin Eckler, who I said that the Los Angeles Chargers let go. He signed to the Washington Commanders. You got Tony Pollard, who left the Dallas Cowboys and signed a 3-year, $24 million deal with the Tennessee Titans. You had a lot of backs moving around. To me, the best deal or the deal that will pan out the best. I mean, listen, I want to see where King Henry lands because he's not going to go back to Tennessee. But I'm looking at Josh Jacobs just because of how what foundation is laid, what was laid out without him, and then he's coming in. He barely played last year. I think he's going to be rejuvenated with this new contract, 4 years, $48 million. He's a shifty back. You can give him the ball out the backfield, hand it to him between the tackles, hand it to him outside the tackles. I really like his versatility. and he's a pass blocker. So Josh Jacobs is a huge pickup for the Green Bay Packers. Not a veteran that knows how to win, but he's a veteran that not necessarily doesn't know how to win. He did come from Alabama, but he hasn't won in the NFL. So I think he's eager to win, eager to get back into that system, and I think this is the perfect chance for him. So I'm looking for Josh Jacobs to be a huge pickup for the Green Bay Packers heading into next year, the 2024 season of the NFL. But yeah, man, the other big news, my San Francisco 49ers picked up Leonard Floyd, the former defensive end of the Los Angeles Rams, and more recently, the Buffalo Bills. Had 10.5 sacks last year. He sounded excited to come to the Niners. He said, y'all getting the best of me yet? Listen, we hope so, brother. We hope so. But I mean, for me, that's just another thing, like I said, with the Chase Young thing, and he had a big impact in the Jaguars game, but he was quiet after that. We didn't hear nothing about Chase Young until he got called out in an NFC Championship game where bro, this is not a scrimmage. This ain't no practice, bro. This ain't no preseason game. You better sprint your ass out there today. Wide receiver screen, you feel what I'm saying? So up until then, he wasn't nobody mentioning him. You feel what I'm saying? So for me, I just feel like we keep piling on with the same positions with older players, older same type. To me, this is Randy Gregory with a little bit more juice in him. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I mean, it's good and everything, but 2 years, 20 mil. Come on, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. Let me know what y'all think, though. We had a lot of moves that went on. I didn't touch on a lot of moves. We still got Justin Fields out there. We still got Justin Simmons out there. We still got a lot of big names out there in free agency, but we did have a lot of big names move and sign deals on Monday. So let me know what y'all think. This is the NFL Free Agency Quick Tracker Monday episode edition. I mean, of course, it's going to be a Monday episode edition. You dig what I'm saying? But hope y'all liked it. Let me know what y'all think. Russ to the Steelers, Baker Mayfield, Kirk Cousins, Saquon to the Eagles, Josh Jacobs to the Green Bay Packers, Austin Eckler to the Commanders, Tony Pollard to the Titans. Listen, we had a lot of moves going on. We had a lot of moving pieces. You feel what I'm saying? So let me know what y'all think. Like, comment, share, subscribe, alert. Make sure y'all share. This is the most passionate, enthusiastic, enlightened podcast, NFL podcast out on the net you can get. Don't keep it to yourself. Spread it with the world. Show the love. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah, but yeah. Have a good night. NFL Free Agency Tracker. MadMizzy Sports, MizzyWorld Entertainment. Gang.